are starting to become difficult. Esha!
You two. I'm surprised you found this place.
What are you planning on doing by gathering all the Ran pigs?
It does not concern you.
It does concern us.
I see. That's why there were messages on my cell phone I couldn't recall.
I'll ask you again.
I guess it's no use. I'll tell you. Now that we know the Demon King was just an illusion, I have run out of options. Before her soul disappears, I must create a vessel for my soul.
What are you getting at?
Then, listen well to the tale of a pitiful girl.
Very well. The truth of our current strife will finally be explained. I will listen to the reason you...
A long time ago, I was creating a film. I made a mistake that almost took my life.
Huh? I'm sorry. For a moment, I thought you said film. Did you say kiln, as in those industrial ovens?
No, you heard correctly. A film.
When you say film, you're referring to the moving pictures, yes? Not some kind of coating?
Correct.
What do you mean you were making a film? I thought I'd finally hear the truth of our situation, and you begin by telling jokes? Return my excitement this instant.
Please calm down, Vert. It may get more exciting from here on out, so let's listen until the end of the story.
After my failure, and I began to die, Isha reached out a helping hand. We weren't particularly close. In fact, it could be said that we were rivals. But even still, she tried to save me. Unfortunately, my body was far too gone for her spells to have effect. Using a forbidden spell, she took my soul from my dying body and transferred it into hers. Ever since then, this body has held the souls of both Isha and me. But human bodies aren't designed to house two souls at once. Naturally, her body couldn't withstand the burden, and although it's been gradual, it's beginning to break.
That's why you wish to obtain a body of your own.
Exactly. I can't let Isha die.
Oh! You're not thinking of creating a new body with those Ran pigs, are you?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I thought the Demon King's body would satisfy the law of equivalent exchange, but that's not possible now. The Ran pigs will have to do.
I finally understand the reason you were so persistent about the Demon King. And, as I suspected, the soldiers weren't recruited for fighting outside invaders. You just needed them to capture him.
Correct.
And the invaders were created yourself in order to train the soldiers, yes?
You caught on to that plan too, did you?
Of course. Even though the parts were from other nations, they all had a stamp that clearly showed they were from Leanbox.
As expected of a CPU, I suppose. But that doesn't matter now. Gooman! Lady!
What's our job this time?
Are the preparations complete?
If you're talking about the Ran pigs, yes. All 1 million are in their cages.
All right. I'll head to the ritual area immediately. Please, deal with these two.
So, they figured us out. Okay.
It's in your hands now.
Where are you going?
Whoa there. Step back.
Then we'll simply pass through by force.
Okay.
Even if my opponents are CPUs, my pectorals can handle.
I'm not very fond of these hot-blooded types. What shall I do? Feel that spear!
Stop! Here I go! Next attack!
I'll be serious! Mirage dance!
Stop! No!
Be entranced by my muscles.
Yeah!
No! What shall I do? Here.
Ouch! It's my turn!
to choose?
Here. Here I go!
Ouch!
Be entranced by my muscles.
I won't back down! Mirage! No!
I never thought I'd be cornered like this. I'll use my trump card. Oh no!
Now, who to choose?
Still had spear!
What?
Here I go!
Be entranced by my
I'll be
muscles.
serious! I won't back down! Mirage! No!
Now, who to choose? I'll use an item.
Dear.
Scratch!
Ah!
It's my turn! This is my power as a CPU! Processor unit set complete! FPBL! Target locked!
I will attack. Are you ready?
I will skewer you all at once!
No!
I've been
Be entranced
underestimated,
by
it
my
seems.
muscles.
All right, I'll go calmly. Light speed sword dance, formula head! Ah!
What shall I do?
I will skewer you all at once!
What?
Multiple beam launcher!
It is my turn.
Stillhead spear!
Be entranced by my muscles.
Is this all right?
It is my turn. Here.
I guess we have to do this. FPBL! Target locked!
Do you mean to tell me even my highly trained pectorals can't take these attacks?
What shall I do?
I will skewer you all at once!
Ouch!
Is this all right?
Now, who to choose?
I will skewer you all at once!
I'll use an item. What shall I do?
Stillhead spear!
Ouch!
I won't hold back! FPBL! Target locked!
My muscles are
It
screaming.
is my turn.
What?
Here I come! I guess we have to do this. Light speed sword dance, formula head! Yeah! Now it's over!
Muscles.
ways to go. I have to try. Yay! My level went up!
Oh, how I love that level up sound!
Damn! You've got a great punch.
You two are surely aware of what Esha is attempting to do, yes?
Of course.
Then why do you help her?
That's because Isha is just as precious to us as she is to Esha.
Isha was originally a friend of ours from a long time ago. At first, we were shocked when we discovered her soul was in Esha's body. She was a kind girl, despite her poor social skills, but we never had even heard of someone using a forbidden spell to displace a soul.
But it's what Isha truly wanted. So we decided that we'd all live together along with Esha. However, after some time had passed, Esha revealed that a time was coming when her body could no longer hold both of their souls. Since then, we've searched so desperately for a way to save Isha.
And so you've arrived at this method.
That's right. We may not have known her long, but Esha is a part of our family. She was saved purely by the kindness of Isha's heart. That's enough of a reason for us to help, even if we have to do something inhumane.
Well, I don't think you two were very human to begin with.
Don't be so insensitive, Vert. They have such a good moving...
I understand why you would support her, but there's something that simply doesn't make sense.
What is it?
How did Esha come to discover that their body would not last?
It is her body, after all. Isn't it natural she would know about her own body the best?
What did Isha have to say about it? It was originally her body, was it not?
Isha said it wasn't true, but Esha insisted that she was just trying to endure the pain.
I see. I have one last question. Who proposed this method of transferring Esha's soul into another vessel, an actual body?
The way to create a new body using the Demon King or now using the Ranpigs as substitutes were all Esha's ideas.
But now that I think of it, it's kind of odd how these ideas seem to have come to her.
Odd.
She often falls asleep while sitting in a chair. Whenever she came up with those ideas Goo Man mentioned, it was always right after she woke.
Esha's a clever kid. She's probably always...
Well, it was different with the Ranpigs, though. Someone named Arfor suggested that idea.
Arfor?
That name. It's the same name as the deity of sin who once terrorized game industry. It's also the same name as the opponent Nepgear battled in Zero Dimension.
That's right. So naturally, we were shocked at the coincidence. But don't worry. She may have bad taste in makeup, but she's definitely a human. Oh, but that girl Neptune who came along with Arfor was very sweet inside and...
I didn't expect to hear her name in a place like this. Her characteristics match up with the Arfor I fought in Zero Dimension too. But I thought we had defeated her.
I see now. I'm starting to see some connections here. This is merely speculation, but it might be possible that Arfor's deceived Esha.
Could that really be true?
My instincts tell me it's highly probable.
Then would that mean this whole issue about her body falling apart isn't true?
If Isha didn't agree with Esha's story about the failing body, then it's likely. Deception is a game Arfor is all too familiar with.
No way.
Where is Arfor currently?
She was with us moments ago, but she suddenly disappeared.
Then, in order to find out what is actually going on here, we'll need to speak with both Esha and Isha one more time. Could you two guide us to where they are?
Yes, we'll lead the way.
I must frequently take care of my skin for fear of its losing its suppleness. Are you ready?
Oh! No! Come! I'll be serious!
Merely a scratch. Here we go! Fine, what shall I do?
skewer you all at once!
I've been underestimated, it seems.
Okay, here we go!
It is my turn.
It's my turn!
Here we go!
Now, who to choose?
Here I come!
Ow! Oh,
Leave this to me! I won't back down! Mirage!
Ow!
It is my turn.
Here I come!
Who's next? No one can stand up to my view.
Jump! Like a bunny! Jump! Like a bunny!